Angel back. Yes, Angel. Cause you know why I'm back. Huh? Huh? You know why I'm back, Angel. Huh? Cause you always calling me back. You do. You're always calling me back and you miss me. And you need to see me over and over and over again. Yes, Angel. Hold on now. Oh my goodness, Angel, I gotta say something, Angel. I just finished watching your video. Yes, yes. Actually, I caught your video, your show, just a little late. That's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, Angel. But Angel, let me tell you, I got a lot of things to say to you. You know what I mean? This is why I have to keep doing this, Angel. You know what I mean? Why can't you just come here and we could talk? You know what I mean? We could talk all day. Especially you. You like to talk. Yeah, I know. Angel, you love to talk. It's okay. I like it too. Oh, yeah, I got this. I tried it. So let me try this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't smoke too much of this, you know. No, it's not like I sit there and you know what I mean? I figure let me show my Angel. Because I remember I showed it. I took a picture. I told you I never used it. Yeah. Anyway, I bought the shit and everything, but I never used it. But that had no nicotine. No. Okay, Angel. Let me tell you something. Let me start like this with my little show with you. Okay. Um, there's a lot of things, you know. Okay, let me say something, Angel. Okay. I like to, you know, like when I watch your show, it's not. I'm just saying my opinion on certain things that I think I know. You know what I mean? And then I like, if you were there, I would like to ask you, what do you think? You know, what do you think about what I just said? And if you don't know, then throw the cards. You know what I mean? Just to verify if what I'm saying and I heard, whatever I heard was true or it's going to happen. You know what I mean? So anyway, I mean, it's very interesting topics. You know what I mean? Anyway, um, you know, and it's weird. Let me just say this before I get into a lot of stuff. I don't know what it is, Angel. But I think, are you reading my mind, or are we, what I've been hearing? Because, see, now I'm figuring this crap out. All this time, I was thinking about, oh, yeah, that I used to tell you, like, oh, this idiot guy, this clown, is now he's coming, you know, and he's coming. I used to hear that. He's coming. And then I hear, yeah, he writes. He's like, he opens his drawer or something and starts writing, like trying to write you a letter, and then he puts it back in. He keeps, every time he keeps trying to write something and mail it, but then he just puts it away back again. So he's back and forth, like he doesn't have the courage, right? I'm thinking. Now I'm like, now I know. Now you know what I mean? This was like last week, it went ding. You know what I mean? Because I started listening to one reader talks about twin flames. And then I'm listening like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Is this freaking guy doing, you know, wants to go back? He's coming. You know, I'm hearing this there as well on twin flames. I'm like, and that's when I started to, let me turn this shit around. Because I get confused. I've been confused all this time in that part. You know, in that sense, Angel. You know what I mean? So now I know. You see, Angel? Yeah. Well, anyway, so I was saying, I was thinking about, I was in a free reading, I saw, because I don't know what it is. And I said, and I saw, so I thought about this person. I said, what happened to this person? Because I remember way back before I met you or anything about the tarots, I used to listen to Patriots. And I used to listen to that Singapore lady that supposedly died in the hospital in California. And she was sick. you know, and supposedly she died over there, but we don't know if it was planned, like exits, like certain people, or was she really done? I know, I remember way back then I started hearing you, that you had your little show and you were talking about, and you mentioned that person. And I believe you did say that they did like an exit for her. But anyway, the rancho used to be there. And now, I'm like, ooh, you know what I mean? Now I see you in your show. And I'm like, I just thought about that the other day. You know what I mean? And there you go. She's in the freaking, as a rancher in your show now. I think she was once. Yeah, she was once in your show, but then when something happened. That's when it happened with your brother and got rid of all your shows and everything. Anyway, and I'm like, is that weird? You know what I mean? I don't know. There's something else you did. Yeah. And I was hearing this free reader talking about the twin flames. You know what I mean? And she started talking about, now I believe, I'm starting to think, because of what's been happening back then with you, that we sometimes butt head. But she says it's nothing bad or anything. It's just, she used the word challenge. So I guess someone is challenging another person. I'm like thinking, well, I don't challenge her. Where she got that from, And then I started to think, I started to think all the way back. I was starting to think then too about back then, in the beginning when we were Instagramming. And I used to get sometimes mad at you. You know what I mean? I mean, not mad or like, angry. I used to get mad at you. And I'm thinking, I just started sitting there thinking, well, how the hell did I get mad with this person if I can't hear her talking back? You know what I mean, Angel? But I don't know what it is, Angel. I sense that you were mad, and then you know what happened after that, Angel. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, right? That happened a few times. I've been mad at you. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there, well, how the hell did I know she was mad at me or what? If she's not even talking to me. She's just sending me hearts. Hey, you're crazy. Hey. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Ah. Yeah, Angel. Well, I think you I just have to wait for you to talk to me. You know what I mean? But when you talk to me about that pot. You know what I mean? And the part of the I don't think you had enough one time. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm not gonna get there anymore. But I started to think, damn. I think we really, truly mirroring each other. You know what I mean, Angel? Sometimes I say something and it's something happening to you, and sometimes, I just feel something and there it is. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. You know what I mean, Angel? Woo! But you know what it is, Angel? Huh? Then I'm thinking about this rancher, and the next day hearing your show, the one that you just did recently, not the morning one. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what the hell? There she is. I'm like, that's weird. So I enjoy watching your show, and this is when I started to think. You know what I mean? Because, okay, so supposedly he thinks that the number one person there that people are gonna be shocked will be the arrest of the Pope. Now this is what I was trying to say. Well, anyway, let's see now. This is what I've been hearing. Now, I know that things changes. But supposedly, if this is turned around, because destiny could be changed, You know what I mean? Now the good guys are in control and stuff like that, and yeah, when it comes to the arrest of the Pope, that would be a shocking, yeah. And this, but what I'm getting at is what I've heard way before, years back. All right, years back, it's been foretold. Now, this is the change in the change of destiny, I believe, and I hope so, because I don't want it to be this change, right? This was supposed to be happening. You know what I mean? There's always a green light up here in my hat. Have you noticed? You know what that green light is? Is that little camera thing. That little green little light. It goes on when I'm videotaping or take a picture or something. Sometimes I see it on. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're watching. You know what I mean? These clowns. You know what I mean? But anyway. So this is what I used to hear way back. Oh. The 3 days of darkness. It's nothing new. The 3 days of darkness, I heard it way back. And you could Google it, 3 days of darkness, and you're going to hear it from Padre Pio. Remember one time I mentioned to you Padre Pio. He lived years ago. I don't know what year he passed away. But he had right stigma. He used to bleed right here and here. And he had to wear gloves or these finger gloves, and cut out fingers like that. He used to wear that because it kept bleeding, But he was told that about the 3 days of darkness and what was going to happen, and stuff like that. And then I used to hear about the 3 days of darkness as well, was where they talk about I used to Google, I had like a paper with all the 3 days of darkness, what you need to do. Supposedly how it goes is, now I don't know who said that, mentioned that information was, I don't know if it was Fatima to the 3 kids supposedly in 1917 in Portugal, where she appeared with 3 little kids, and one of them lived the longest. I'll get that too. But I believe she mentioned to the little kids what's going to happen if we don't change. That's when she foretold a war with Russia way back. So anyway, there was a secret that one of the little girls was named Lucia. Now that's what I like to know, if it's true. You know what I mean? This little girl grew up and became a nun, but not a nun that you just see her around or like that. She was more secluded, and she had foretold by the Virgin Mary that she was supposed to give this to the church, the Vatican, right? The Pope at that time. And the Pope was supposed to reveal the 3rd secret. He revealed the first and second one, but the 3rd secret he never revealed it. And he was told that he needed to reveal, and he never did. And none of them did. And this is what I don't care who I hear it from, because I still argue about this. And I don't care. This is the way I feel. I don't care. But I feel that someone should have come forward and not be a damn coward and talk about the 3rd and reveal this 3rd secret. You know what I mean? Some people say, "Oh yeah, the 3rd secret was told." No, bullshit. It was never told. It was secretly, because to us we believe that it was foretelling us what was going to happen now. Okay, about the 3 days of darkness and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And what I heard was that Lucia died. Okay, but then one time I heard on YouTube that Lucia died way before, and I think, you know what I mean? and was put as a double later on. I don't know if that's true or not. You know what I mean? That's something else that I heard on YouTube. I don't know if it's true or not. Okay. The other time too that they talk about the 3 days of darkness and what's going to happen to us is another one about this. I think with these were 4 little kids, and they're already grown up. They're still alive. Well, one, I believe 2 of them are alive. Only one is alive. But she was interviewed in the 60s, I believe, when it's in the 60s, and she had little kids. Now the little kids have grown up, and one of the question was that they asked her, when is this gonna happen? Whatever. She goes, well, she mentioned that her kids are going to, and they're like men already and women or whatever. She had little kids, and they were gonna see this happening, and they're already grown up, and she's still alive. She's old, but she's still alive. So it's gonna happen in our time, and I believe this is supposedly this is the time. Okay, when is the 3 days of darkness? We don't know. You know what I mean? We only could speculate. You know, I think I heard one time saying it's going to happen. I'm not sure if they was it the spring, something like that, or but it says that when we have the 3 days of darkness, you're gonna feel very cold, starting to get really cold. You know, I guess then when it starts getting night, that's when you're gonna know. You know, and then you gotta get in the house. Don't go outside. Have a blessed candle. You know, pray, because those 3 days, you know what I mean, things are gonna happen. You're gonna hear a lot of shit. Earthquake, the world is gonna be shaking, you know, because it's purifying itself. And then after the 3 days, the sun's gonna come out beautiful, and you go outside and everything is different. You know what I mean? But during those 3 days of darkness, a lot of demons are gonna be outside. That's what they say. They're loose. So don't go outside. Maybe that's when all the chaos is going to happen. A lot of shit gonna go out there. Who knows? But yeah. What else? Say. Yeah. That's why I bought black. I bought these thick black plastic. I usually you find them in the paint department. You know, like if you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, you find them in the department with paint. They got a big roll. They're thick. You know what I mean? Some of them are thinner, some are thicker, but a little bit thick, and they're dark black. You know, I put them in the windows when the shit comes, because I don't want to see out there. Well, that's how they're supposed to say. Cover your windows. Don't look outside. So I don't want to see or nothing. I have a little peek. You know. But now about the Pope. Now this is what I heard way back. This has been prophesied. You know what I mean? Even what's his name talks about it too. Nostradamus. That our last Pope. Now there's a video out there about talking about each Pope represents something, and the last Pope has you know, like in his shield. I don't know if it's the olive branch that he has or something like that. I can't remember if that's the one that we're talking about. Will be the last Pope, and this is the last Pope. We know that this is the last Pope. You know what I mean? Now, supposedly, how the story goes is that the Pope, they know they're after him, so he's gonna start running, and he's gonna go. He's trying to run away from getting caught, and he's gonna go. He's going straight to France, but he was gonna go to Spain, but something happened. He didn't get to go to Spain. He stood in France or something like that. Something goes like that, and that's where he gets caught. But he gets caught, but he don't get arrested. he gets, you know what I mean? Right then and there. You know what I mean? So that's how the story goes. We'll see. You know what I mean? Now, if he gets arrested, then everything is cool, because to me, I'm saying, well, this is going with that story, how the Patriots talk about, you know, certain people black people getting arrested. You know what I mean? But the one that is in the past, I've been foretold about the 3 days of darkness and all that stuff. And supposedly we're supposed to see something in the sky as a sign that it's gonna. Now, how it goes more, let me get into deep. Supposed to go is that before that happens, we're supposed to have like an awakening. Okay, now an awakening, they say it only lasts a minute, but when it starts, it's gonna feel long, but it's a minute long, and that's when you're gonna see everything about yourself. Anything that you did bad, anything that you'll see it. Personally, you'll see it. And they said that some people, it's gonna scare the hell out of me. I mean, yeah, that shit happens, I'm gonna get the hell. What the hell? You know, a lot of people are gonna get scared. And there's certain people they're so terrified that they're just gonna pass out. You know what I mean? So that's what I heard. Now this is what I'm hearing. This is way before the Patriots and all this crap. You know what I mean? You know. But and another thing I heard, and well, Nostradamus talk about the meteor coming. Was it a comet or meteor or whatever the hell it is? And what I'm hearing, what I heard was that I don't know if it's a comet or a meteor. I don't know. Is coming towards the Earth, but right now, first we're gonna go through this the eclipse. And I believe after the eclipse is when that meteor, or I don't know what it is. I think it's a meteor. I don't know. It's coming towards Earth. Now, as you know, how Nostradamus is supposed to say that it's going to hit the Earth. You know what I mean? But what I heard from a crystal reader, she said that yes, a meteor is coming to Earth. It's going to fall onto Earth, but it's going to be somewhere where it's not going to hurt anyone or nothing. It's not going to be devastating or anything like that. You know? So these are the things. I hear this, I hear that, I hear that. You know what I mean? And I get all the information, and they're there. I pull my file. Whatever comes out, I say, well, this one was right. You know what I mean? Now, another thing I heard about the Catholic, okay, is that when it comes to the end of this, not the end of time, but the end of all this crap, right? People, you're going to see a lot of people not going to church. And I know a lot of people are not going to church. And especially in Europe. The churches over there, like a lot of them are empty. But what else? What else did they say that you could? But the Catholics. What I heard about the Catholic is this. Because they're attacking the Catholics now because of the Pope and all that stuff. There's been a crack in the freaking church. It's a figure of speech. You know what I mean? All the crap started to go in there. All the bad people. But what I heard, at the end, the whole it gets fixed. Still the Catholic will still be out there. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it's gonna be the religion out there, but I mean, supposedly when Jesus came, he's like a prophet, right? Supposedly he was born Jewish, right? but he was the one who started the Catholic religion. You know what I mean? That's where the fish sign is. And the Catholics had to put the little fish sign hiding because then, you know what I mean? Because who follow Jesus and stuff and how it goes. So I don't know, Angel. It's just a lot of things, you know what I mean? Now we hear about that the Bible has been a little bit. I cannot say. So you can't. People cannot attack the religion. Even okay, let's say the Bible was because as we know it, it was the Jewish where Jesus was born, right? But when Jesus started preaching and talking and all that stuff, that's when they changed, that Catholic came, right? And he, out of his 12 apostles, the first pope was St. Peter's, right? So, I was trying to say, my mind is going, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. So we gotta see it this way sometimes. If it wasn't for religion, because a lot of people, the religion, you know what I mean? If it wasn't for the religion, I believe people would be like freaking animals. Because religion teaches you to be a good person, I believe. Because the Bible is not bad. If you hear things and wordings and stuff, it has nothing evil to it. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'm thinking we all were living without religion, no religion at all. Will we be still living like damn cavemen? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because the Bible has a lot of teaching how to live. You know what I mean? How to act and stuff like that. We'll be a lot of people will be like animals out there. I think like criminals and shit like that will be worse. You know, people are not being good. You know, that's what I see. I don't know. What do you think, Angel? Very interesting topic. Sometimes they say there's a couple of things you can't talk about. There's religion, politics. What's the other one? There's another one. I can't remember the other one. Yeah, there's three things, but I can't remember the third one. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, anyway, that's what I came here to talk to you about, Angel. Just rambling on, you know what I mean, Angel? Well, Angel, I'm gonna go already. It's 28 minutes, gonna go to 29. Talk too much. But these are the things that I like to talk to you about. You know what I mean? And see what you think. You know what I mean? I like to investigate. I remember another guy that I heard too. I mean, you could look it up and Google it. His name was Malachi Martin. He came out on Coast. I used to hear Coast to Coast. He came out in a radio show. But you could find that. You could Google it. You find the Coast to Coast. They had a lot of interesting topics there. Ooh, yes. But and I love it. But so much going on. I can't hear this and that. I'll be sitting here forever. You know what I mean? I won't shower or eat or anything. I'll be sitting here watching all day things. But it's interesting. I like it. I used to listen to that radio when I used to leave from work. But anyway, he was like, Malachi Martin. He was like a priest, but he used to do his specialty was exorcism. But he said he never got to see the book. I don't think he ever got the letter. The secret letter from Lucia that was taken and put away somewhere in there. And no Pope never came out, never talked about it. They didn't want to talk, read the letter, but um, he talked about that. The 3 days of darkness is very interested, and who interviewed him was the guy from Coast to Coast that used to work there. What's his name? Shit, I can't remember his name. He passed away because I remember way back. That bothers me that he passed away too early. I mean, he was an older guy, but he was an old, and he just recently married. I think she was Oriental, and he was really, but she looked younger than him. But something happened. He had a heart attack, and that's it. And I'm like, who took everybody from, surprised that happened. So I don't know, but I think there was something funny going on there. You know what I mean? He was really good. What's his freaking name? Oh man. It's not George, because George, what's it? No, I can't remember his freaking last name either. Because he's the one now there. He's been always there, but the other guy was there as well. But he was the one who interviewed Malachi Martin. Art Bell. That was his name. Art Bell. He was really, really good. And George too. George Noel, something like that. Noel, something like that. But he was the one. I don't know. But very good, very good. I love that. Yeah. You could Google it. You can still watch. I used to be on the, as a member in Coast to Coast, but, I never, I didn't continue after the year, There's too much going on, you know what I mean? Can't be hearing everything. Like I said, I don't want to even shower or eat or shit. I'm sitting there all day, listening to that crap. But there was a lot of shit, man. A lot of stuff I used to hear back then. It was really, really interesting. I used to print it out and everything. I don't know what the hell. Well, all that shit's gone. Like everything else, you know what I mean? But very interesting. Yeah. Well, Angel, I'm gonna go now. Now it's 32, going to 33, Angel. Oh, yeah. Well, alright, Angel. It's been fun. I just wish you were here so we could talk and, you know what I mean? Alright, Angel. Hurry up, Angel. Okay, come on. I miss you. I don't... it's a twin flame thing, Angel, okay? I can't help it. Alright, Angel. Alright, bye. Alright, good night, baby, Angel. Alright? I'm here. Alright? Sweet dreams, Angel.